So common due diligence questions. We're getting close to the end here, so we can open it up to questions. And we get a bunch of them actually, especially from the larger investors and family offices and so on. But we do have redundancy across the board. Every position operationally in our company can be handled by another person. So if that person got hit by a bus or got sick, operations would continue without their involvement. We're also redundant at the, Matt can do my job, I can do Matt's job at the research level, at the sales and marketing level, and so on. We have redundancy in cloud-based execution. Amazon, we use Amazon. We have power supply backup for trade operations as well. We do have occasional hurricanes that hit us in North Carolina. We are well capitalized. We're a profitable business. We have shareholder support available if needed. As I mentioned, we raised over $3 million from a fairly significant number of shareholders, professional investors, and clients. It was about half and half. So we do have access to lots of funding if we ever need it. Dave and I were both Series 3 qualified, registered and qualified. That's a commodity and futures trading license. We're not current, but we did pass that test on our first try. And if you've taken it, that in itself, it's not an easy test. But we were also registered, passed the NFA and CFTC, that's the Commodity Futures Trading Commission background checks back in 2018. We're no longer registered because we don't need to be with this business model. It didn't help us get to bigger money. We realized once we got into it that in order to really attract some of the large investors, we needed a 3-year track record. That was a long time to deal with a lot of regulatory headaches. And we also realized that our break-even point with all this cost and time involved with being registered just weren't worth it. It was going to take us longer to raise the hurdle of being a profitable business. So we're no longer registered, very thankfully so. But we still do everything, to my knowledge, just as if we were registered, very, very in line with best practices that we learned when we were registered. And then lastly, we do have all of our employees either have direct exposure, they're participating in the programs, or they have indirect exposure through a company fund that trades these same strategies as well. Let's see, I think I answered by going down that checklist on the right. Oh, I didn't answer the top one. Do IQ employees have access to your account and funds? No, we do not. You send money to the broker and the custodian. It's called FCM, Futures Commission Merchant. We do not have access to your funds. No one can steal your money and run off to the Bahamas. Returns are no longer audited. When we were registered, they were. We don't need to be have them audited anymore, especially now that every client, literally we're trading these big block allocation accounts and everyone's getting the same results. So you can literally contact the broker by phone or email, and they will verify that the published returns that we have shown on our website are exactly what they say they are. You can even see an individual broker statement if you want, or multiple broker statements if you want to go to that level of due diligence. And if you want us to get audited, if you'll pay for it, I'm happy to send off account statements and get them audited for you.